Hello friends, my name is Ramsu. Today we shall discuss about a very interesting topic that what is economy. Friend, today's topic is very interesting. Hopefully you would like this video. So let's just start. First of all, I will request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. Friend, economy is the a large set of interrelated production, consumption, and exchange activities that aid in determining how scarce resources are allocated. The production, consumption, and distribution of goods and services are used to fulfill the needs of those living and operating within the economy, which is also referred to as an economic system. An economy encompasses all activity related to production, consumption, and trade of goods and services in an area. These decisions are made through some combination of market transactions and collective or hierarchical decision making. Everyone from individuals to entities such as families, corporations, and governments participate in this process. The economy of a particular region or country is governed by its culture, laws, history, and geography, among other factors, and it evolves due to the choices and actions of the participants. For this reason, no two economies are identical. Types of economies, like friend, market-based economies allow individuals and businesses to freely exchange goods through the market according to supply and demand. The United States is mostly a market economy where consumers and producers determine what's sold and produced. Producers own what they make and decide their own prices, while consumers own what they buy and decide how much they are willing to pay. Through these decisions, the laws of supply and demand determine prices and total production. If consumer demands for a specific good increases, prices tend to rise as consumers are willing to pay more for that good. In turn, production tends to increase to satisfy the demand since producers are driven by profit. As a result, a market economy has a tendency to naturally balance itself. As the prices in one sector for an industry rise due to demand, the money and labor necessary to fill that demand shift to those places where they are needed. Pure market economies rarely exist since there is usually some government intervention or central planning. Even the United States could be considered a mixed economy. Regulations, public education, social security benefits are provided by the government to fill in the gaps from a market economy and help to create balance. As a result, the term market economy refers to an economy that is more market oriented in general. Command based economies are dependent on a central political agent which controls the price and distribution of goods. Supply and demand cannot play out naturally in this system because it is centrally planned, so imbalances are common. Friend, the study of economies and the factors affecting economies is called economics. The discipline of economics can be broken into two major areas of focus: microeconomics and macroeconomics. The microeconomics studies the behavior of individuals and firms in order to understand why they make the economic decisions they do and how these decisions affect the larger economic system. Microeconomics studies why various goods have different values and how individuals coordinate and cooperate with each other. Microeconomics tends to focus on economic tendencies such as how individual choices and actions impact changes in production. The macroeconomics, on the other hand, studies the entire economy, focusing on large scale decisions and issues. Macroeconomics includes the study of economy wide factors such as the effect of rising prices or inflation on the economy. Macroeconomics also focuses on the rate of economic growth or gross domestic product, the GDP, which represents the total amount of goods and services produced in an economy. Changes in unemployment and national income are also studied. In short, macroeconomics studies how the aggregate economy behaves. So now we shall discuss about the key terms related to economy. First, like boom and bust, also known as the business cycle. This refers to the economy pattern of growth followed by the recession. Budget, the yearly outline for public spending and taxation in a particular country. Capital, essentially capital refers to either money or assets that are used in the economy. Debt, a key part of economic growth. Debt allows the government, companies, and individuals to make investments they wouldn't otherwise be able to afford. Economy, an economy is a complex web of production and consumption that determines how resources and capital are allocated. Economics, the study of how a society uses resources. Financial system, the institutions and organizations that facilitate the movement of money in an economy. GDP, gross domestic product, the total value of a country's finished goods and services in a specific time period. Globalization, the trend towards interconnectedness around the world, often meaning that goods, services, and resources are made accessible to a global audience. Growth, the increase in the goods and services produced per capita in an economy over a period of time. Inflation, the wholesale rise of prices across an economy, usually expressed as an annual percentage change. It usually means the decrease in purchasing power of a currency. Macroeconomics, the big picture analysis of the economy, including trends in inflation, growth, and similar factors. Microeconomics, the finer detailed analysis of the economy, including how households and businesses make financial decisions. Recession, a period of negative economic growth, sometimes measured as a sustained period of falling GDP. Stock market, an interconnected system of business, investor, and securities where people buy and sell shares in companies. So the types of economic system, so far we have discussed, like in general terms we have looked at how economy is in general function. So what are the types of the economic system? Like feudalism, this type of economic system was used in the Middle Ages. Essentially, a king or ruler owned all of the lands in a particular area. That ruler would then allocate land to certain nobles who fought for them. Regular people worked the nobles' land, paying tax by means of products and services. Capitalism, most economies around the world today follow a capitalist system. One of the key characteristics of a capitalist economy is that private entities, as opposed to state-owned property and production, is around with their interest. Another standout feature of capitalist economy is that there is motivation to make a profit. Examples of capitalist economies include the like US, UK, and Australia. Socialism, while in capitalism, private companies own the means of production. In socialism, everything is owned by the state or the public. Rather than working for the profit of the individual, everyone works for the wealth that is distributed among the people. Communism, much like with socialism, a communist economy aims for ownership of the means of production by the community. It aims to create a classless society where everyone contributes and takes out according to their ability and needs. However, this often comes at the expense of individual freedom. So friend, thank you. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues. And thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you, friends.